students, in this video we will study the factorizing of trinomial by splitting the middle term. What is the trinomial? Which contains three terms like ax square bx plus c. So how we will factorize it? By splitting the middle term. Middle term means b. So method is that firstly we will multiply coefficient of x square a and constant term c. Multiply it. Ax square plus bx plus c is an example of trinomial where a, b, c are real constant. X is the variable. Firstly we will multiply the coefficient of x square and the constant term c with sign. So coefficient of x square is a, constant is c, their product will be ac. Now we will take two factors of ac. Now we will select two factors of AC whose sum or difference is the middle term b, that is coefficient of x. Again listen, firstly we will multiply the coefficient of x square with the constant term, it will come AC. We have to multiply these coefficients with sign. Product is AC. Now we will take two factors of AC whose sum is the middle term b, that is coefficient of x, or difference of these two factors is the middle term b. When we will decide, we have to take the sum of factor is the middle term or difference of the factor is the middle term. So if the product of a and c is negative, if the product of a and c comes negative, we have to select two factors of AC such that their difference gives the middle term b. If the product is positive, it means we have to take two factors of AC whose sum is the middle term b, that is coefficient of x. We will explain it with the help of one example. See one example. X square plus 5x plus 6. We have to factorize it. Compare with this ax square plus bx plus c. What is a here? Coefficient of x square is 1 and constant term c is 6. We will multiply 1 and 6. Coefficient of x square is 1, constant term c is 6. Multiply 1 into 6, it will come 6. 6 means positive. We are getting the product AC, 1 into 6 is positive. It means we have to select two factor of 6 whose sum will give the middle term 5, that is coefficient of x. So we know that 2 into 3 it will be 6 and 2 plus 3 it will give 5. So we have to take two factor of 6, 2 and 3. Its product will be 6 but their sum will be the middle term 5. So we will write here x square plus, in place of 5 we will write 2 plus 3 into x plus 6. Now open the bracket, 2 into x, 2x plus 3x plus 6. After that we will make the pair. This is the first pair, this one second pair. Take common, what is common in the first pair? X is common, x plus 2 plus 3 common, x plus 2. 3 common, 3 2 is 6. X plus 2 common in both. So take x plus 2 common, x plus 3. This is the factorization of x square plus 5x plus 6. So see the method again. Coefficient of x square is 1 here, constant term is 6. We have to multiply both. Product is coming positive. It means we have to take two factor of 6 such that their sum will give the middle term 5, coefficient of x. So we know that 2 into 3 it will give 6 and 2 plus 3 will be the 5, which is the middle term 5, coefficient of x. So we have to take the pair 2 and 3. I hope that it is clear to you. Let us see some more questions. See more example. Y square minus 7y minus 18. Y square minus 7y minus 18. Here variable is y and coefficient of y square is 1. Coefficient of y is 7, minus 7. Constant term c is minus 18. Again apply this method. 1 into minus 18. 1 into minus 18. It will be minus 18. We have to multiply a and c with sign. What is a here? Plus 1. What is c? Minus 18. Product will be minus 18. Minus 18 means negative. So we will select two factor of 18 in such a way whose difference will give the middle term 7. Since product is coming negative, it means we have to select two factor of 18 such that their sum will give the middle term 7, which is the coefficient of y. So we know that 9 into 2, it will give 18. Split 18 into 2 part, 9 into 2, 9 to 18, and 9 minus 2, it will give 7. So we will select 9 and 2. Right here y square minus, in place of 7, we will write 9 minus 2, y minus 18. Open this bracket, minus 9y, minus into minus plus 2y minus 18. After that, again make pair, y is common, y minus 9, and here plus 2 common, y minus 9. Y minus 9 common in both. In other bracket, we will get y plus 2. So y minus 9 in one bracket, y plus 2 in other bracket. This is complete factorization of this example. I hope that method is clear to you. We will see one more questions. For a minus 1 whole square minus 4 a minus 1 minus 3. For a minus 1 whole square minus 4a minus 1 minus 3. In this problem we will suppose let a minus 1 is equal to x. Then we can write it 4x square minus 4x minus 3. Let us suppose a minus 1 is equal to x. So we can write 4x square, a minus 1 is x, minus 4, a minus 1 is x, minus 3. Apply this method. What is coefficient of x square here? 4. Constant term c is minus 3. So we will multiply 4 into minus 3. It is minus 12. Minus 12 means negative. Since product of a and c is coming negative, minus 12, it means we have to select two factors of 12 such that whose product is 12 but difference will be 4. We have to select two factors of 12 such that their product will be 12 but difference will be the middle term 4. So what are those factors? We can take 6 into 2. 6 into 2 is 12 and 6 minus 2 is 4. So we have to write in place of 4, 6 minus 2. 4x square minus in bracket 6 minus 2 x minus 3. Open this bracket, minus 6x minus into minus plus 2x minus 3. Make pair. See what is common in the first pair. In the numeral 4 and 6, 2 is common. In the literal, x is common. If 2x is common, we will get 2x from first term, minus 2 is outside, so 2 3s are 6, 3 will come, plus 2x minus 3, nothing is common, we can take 1 common. So it will come 2x minus 3. 2x minus 3 is common in both. So we can take 2x minus 3, 2x plus 1. This is complete factorization. Okay, 2x minus 3 in one bracket into 2x plus 1. Now we will put here the value of x. X is a minus 1. Here we will write in place of x a minus 1. So 2 in place of x we will write a minus 1 minus 3. In next bracket 2x plus 1. So 2 into a minus 1 plus 1. Open the bracket, 2 into a, 2a minus 2 minus 3. Open this bracket, 2a, 2 into minus 1 minus 2 plus 1. 2a minus 5 minus 2 minus 3 minus 5. Minus 2 plus 1 minus 1. This is complete factorization. 2a minus 5 in one bracket and 2a minus 1 in other bracket. We will see the last question based on this method, splitting the middle term. See one more question. X square minus 2x whole square minus 23 x square minus 2x plus 120. X square minus 2x whole square minus 23 x square minus 2x plus 120. Here we will suppose let x square minus 2x is equal to y. Let us suppose x square minus 2x is equal to y. So it will be y square minus 23y plus 120. Split the middle term 23. How we can split it? Coefficient of y square is 1 here. Constant term is 120. 1 into 120, it will come 120 positive. So we have to select two factor of 120 such that their product is 120 but sum will come the middle term 23. Select two factor of 120 such that their product will give 120 but their sum will come 23. So we can take 15 into 8. 15 into 8 120 and we know that 15 plus 8 is equal to 23. So in place of 23 we have to write 15 plus 8. So y square minus 23 means 15 plus 8 y plus 120. Open this bracket, minus 15y minus 8y plus 120. Make pair and take common. What is common in the first pair? Y. So it will come y minus 15 in the first bracket. What is common in the numeral? 8 is common. Y, I have taken minus sign common, so this plus will become minus. 8 15 ja 120. Y minus 15. Y minus 15 common in both. Y minus 15 present in both. So take it common. Y minus 8. Factorization is over. Now we will put the value of y, which is x square minus 2x. So put here in place of y, x square minus 2x. X square minus 2x minus 15. And x square minus 2x minus 8. We have to check here, this bracket can be further factorized or not. So check it again by splitting the middle term. What is coefficient of x square? 1. And here minus 15. So 1 into minus 15. It will be minus 15. Means negative. See the first bracket. Coefficient of x square is 1. Constant term is minus 15. So 1 into minus 15. It will be minus 15, which is negative. It means we have to take two factor of 15 such that their product will be 15 and difference will come 2. So we have to take 5 into 3, 15, and 5 minus 3 will be 2. So we will write in place of 2 5 minus 3. So see here, x square minus, in place of 2 we have to write 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 x minus 15. Next bracket, x square. What is the product here? Coefficient of x square is 1, constant term is 8. So 1 into minus 8. It is again minus 8 negative. So take 2 factor of 8, whose difference is 2 and product is 8. So we can take 4 into 2. It will be 8 and 4 minus 2 will be 2. So here in the second bracket, in place of 2 we have to write 4 minus 2. So minus 4 minus 2x minus 8. Open it. Minus 5 into x minus 5x minus into minus plus 3x minus 15. Next bracket, x square minus 4x minus into minus plus 2x minus 8. Again make pair and take common. What is common? First pair x is common. We will get x minus 5. Next pair 3 is common. So x minus 5. Second bracket, make pair, x is common. We can write x minus 4. In this pair 2 is common. So x minus 4. X minus 5 common in both. So take x minus 5 common. What will come in the next bracket? X plus 3. X minus 4 common from the second. In next bracket we will get x plus 2. This is the complete factorization of the above question. One more thing I want to tell you, in this method, every trinomial cannot be factorized by this method. By this method means by splitting the middle term. When we can apply this method in the trinomial, I have to tell it. So listen it. Ax square plus bx plus c. When we can apply the method of splitting the middle term. If the power of the literal in the middle term, which is 1 here, if the power of the literal in the middle term is half the power of the literal in the product of first and last term. So if we multiply first and last term, we will get this one, acx square. What is the power of the literal? 2. What is the power of the literal in the middle term? 1. This power is just half of the power of the literal in the product of first and last term. In this case, we can apply the splitting of the middle term. If it is not coming half the power of this product, we cannot apply the splitting of the middle term method. See one more example. Suppose 2x square plus 5xy plus 3y square is given. Okay. So multiply first and last term. What we will get? 2x square into 3y square. Multiply first and last term. We will get 6x square y square. What is the power of the literal in this product? We see that power of x is 2, power of y is 2. But in the middle term, see, power of x is 1, which is half of this. Power of y is 1, which is half of this y to the power 2. In this case, we can apply the method splitting of middle term. Otherwise, we cannot apply it. Suppose only x is written here, 2x square plus 5x plus 3y square. We cannot apply here the method of splitting the middle term, because in the product power of x is 2, power of y is 2. Here power of x is 1, but no y is present here. So we can apply this method only when if the power of the literal in the middle term is just half the power of the literal in the product of first and last term. I hope that this concept is clear to you. You can subscribe my channel to get the new video update. If any doubt in this, you can write in comment box. You can give your suggestion also. Okay, thank you class.